And in this video I'm going to show you 10 crazy animal moments captured on camera. So if you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date with everything that happens in the animal world, subscribe and leave a like. Talon's rescues from predators were filmed at the last moment primate attacks. Crazy clashes between Africa's toughest enemies, battles of the largest herbivores as well as large mollusks. All this is waiting for you in our compilation. We will find out which creature or true king and threat from the animal world. Let's do it. Jaguar attacking crocodile. This beautiful jaguar turns into a real monster. Aquatic. When they attacked crocodile swimming peacefully in the river, she jumps into the river and grabs her prey. The big cat can do nothing to defend itself, and this jaguar decided to attack a more serious opponent and chose an alligator as opponent. But the alligator was not so easy. Although this particular reptile was small, he managed to do a trick. Very cool. As soon as the jaguar tried to attack the alligator, he reacted and instantly grabbed the big cat with its powerful jaws and threw it into the lake like a toy. The spotted predator fled in terror from a opponent as formidable. As you saw, the fight between Eleven and the alligator took place near the water animals in general. They usually settle their relationship close to places like this and to aquatic predators. Went to quench his thirst. The water seemed calm, but an angry crocodile was already there. Hiding in it, the reptile jumped, but the old one piabulously dodged at the last moment. Although he did dodge, that is a euphemism. He literally flies out of the water like a bullet. Maybe the crocodile was unlucky. Maybe he needed another try. This time he was visited by a boar, and that boar African man is silently quenching his thirst when suddenly he is attacked by a reptile. Despite its great weight, it already jumped and removed its limbs over the crocodile's teeth and then fled. Looks like this was the same crocodile that ruined the antelope hunt. Apparently should be given the title unluckiest hunter in Africa, but in general crocodiles are very good hunters. Difficult if they catch their prey. It will be very difficult for the prey to escape. Let's see how this antelope does it. Tourists saw a crocodile dragging a young antelope underwater and turned on the camera. Apparently the squeeze it was firm. The former tried to free itself but failed. The fight between the animals lasted about 2 minutes. The animal desperately for life and finally freed himself from the crocodile's jaws. At the last moment, he could lick his wounds and celebrate the victory, but all the old plans were thwarted by the leopard, who quickly trade to the poor thing meat grinder. Just a crocodile is already a very dangerous thing, but out of a whole group of these reptiles, that's exactly what we see here. These monkeys entered a real meat grinder, entering the lagoon with the toothy monsters, and we can see that some of the monkeys jump into the pond on purpose to meet death, but they don't care. It's as if they were provoking the reptiles, and he always manages to get away from them at the last moment. Leopard and ancient. There's an impala leaning under a tree. At first glance there's nothing unusual, but it's one thing. A leopard hiding in the tree. You can't see it yet because of the lush branches, and now we see the leap of the cat. The impala practically had no chance and is now at the mercy of the predator. The tragedy of the situation is pleasing to the baboons that start jumping as if they want to interfere. Here is a similar situation that the graceful jump of the leopard. The prey is already in its teeth, and here comes the crazy attack on the impalas. Right on the ground, the predator closer possible of the harmless animals ran and carried out his plan. The leopards, of course, are tough predators, but they are far from lions, at least that is what many people think. It is believed that lions are perfect hunters. They are called the kings of the jungle for a reason. However, even these hunters have their bad days. This footage shows a lioness hunting an antelope. The hoofed creature managed to escape the predator, but two more big cats met her on the way. The antelope came up with nothing better than jumping over the predators. And he did it very well, just like in Hollywood movies. And then antelope jumped into the water. The lionesses, who had increased in number, did not like going into the water, so they turned around. It was enough time for the antelope to escape, and then a male came. The king of the jungle knows that he is the owner of the territory, so he crosses the river with pride and calm. Although the lion is in fact the king of the jungle, water is not your element. Dangerous crocodiles king there is no, and they are eager to catch anyone. But the lion is not so simple. As the crocodile tries to attack and bite him, the big cat and avoids the blow. The crocodile up a gentle lion but can't get lunch, strangling. And here is Savannah, the true element of the lion. Here the lions hunt many animals, including zebras, one of their favorite delicacies. The queen of the jungle attacks the zebra, takes down and begins to strangle. As rules, lions kill their prey precisely by strangulation and not by a blow from a duck or a deadly bite. It looks like the zebra is about to die, but at the last moment she finds the strength and breaks the embrace. In a moment she is completely free, escapes from the predator, kicking a few times in the face with its powerful hooves. Many people think of them as scavengers, but in fact they are capable of feeding themselves. When the sun sets, she goes out to hunt. This time it's not a good time for this herd of wildebeests. While they are messing with the grass, a clan has the weakest animals and they try not to lose sight of them, and when all preparations are made, a clan of hyenas breaks into the herd of hoofed mammals, smelly, causing commotion without forgetting to cut off escape routes. When the herd reach the right condition of chaos, hyenas separate the weakest, surround you and attack them with that no one should distract. For nothing, the clan is big and everyone wants to eat, so you can stay hungry until now. All the action is taking place in warm climates and the winter battles. We cannot forget the polar bear. After all, it is one of the largest and most dangerous predators, not only of the Arctic but also of the entire planet. These bears hunt many animals, including seals. This is just one prey. The predator has long been searching for a lone seal resting on an ice floe. In the climax, the bear attacks the animal, and it seems that the seal is finished, but with mastery it slides off the ice floe and dives into the cold water. The bear dives after it, and a few seconds later comes back. Like you can see the seal managed to swim. Congratulations. No, we will not go to Japan because there are also real ninja masters among the animals of New Jersey, the United States. A falcon saw a squirrel in a tree and decided to attack it, but the squirrel was incredibly agile. He not only avoided the attack but did it in the most effective way possible. It's as if was deliberately showing off for the camera. Last-minute rescue. Impressive, but sometimes the prey not only eludes the predator but also fights back. Let's take for example the elephants. these apparently peaceful giants are capable of defending the king of the jungle, or even an entire herd. Confrontations between elephants, lions, crocodiles, and hippos are later in this episode. African elephants are considered the main giants of Africa and at the same time some of the most calm and even gentle animals from that continent. But this is really the case. It is true that the elephant is a calm animal and not aggressive. Like how they behave when they meet the queen of the jungle. See for yourself in this footage. Made by tourists from Mbabwe, we see a young lioness and her cubs resting among bushes. The mother accompanies the cubs and cars with tourists follow him cautiously. Soon the lioness leaves her cubs behind, disappears into the bushes, and a few moments later people hear the squeak of a young girl. Elephant. They discovered that the predator had scratched on the bird's snout. It looks like she's a hunter. Nothing that should be able to take down even a giant like an elephant, but the forces are still unequal is better. That lions never mess with elephants alone because it is simply useless in the end. A little bit the elephant, but didn't do much damage. She couldn't get food for her cubs and took them further away to a place where she might have better luck. Okay, a lioness doesn't talk to an elephant, but while there are several lions around, same time, or rather a whole pride of lions would certainly kill an elephant. Let's not take a look. Fortunately, we have some footage taken a few years ago in the Ambia. The cameraman managed to film 14 lionesses, hungry women chasing a young elephant that had strayed from the herd. Surrounding and attacking forces are not just like the lionesses literally mock him. They even jump on him. But as long as he remains standing, he is in no danger. Animals have very tough skin that reaches 4 centimeters thick, although it is sensitive to various damage. Big cats are able to penetrate this armor with just their claws and teeth even. Thus the numerical advantage has its effect on the giant. The elephant is gradually losing strength, so it takes a big decision, runs into the water with one of the lionesses on his back and throws her away. One of the lionesses starts chasing him in the water. He turns around and starts chasing them. Victory for the elephant. He realized that it would be much easier to beat them there because lions don't like water very much. And once again proved that it's better for big cats not to mess with elephants.